Yeah, I saw it fell off this time. I'm gonna wrap it up anyway. So if like an if like it's like Michael Caine with the status of money and all that type of stuff, right? And then he said to them five women, okay, of 10 women, five on each side. I want all 10 of you to have a child of mine. And I'm gonna take care of for the rest of my life, your life, and the child's life. Just whatever. I'm gonna buy you houses and all that type of stuff. Like, I'm gonna just fix you up. Everything's gonna be good. 10 of the women are gonna be like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Why? Because they think of themselves. They think of prosperity. They think of riches, fame, money. They're gonna say yes. But if you have the same thing switched up, you have 10 guys, five on the left, five on the right, living, and then one female king. I don't know what type of females y'all like, whatever. Jennifer Lopez. What's the other bimbo's name? Janet Jackson, Halle Berry, whatever you men like. So if she was to come and then ask the same question to the 10 men, five on the left, five on the right, eight of those men would say, "Get the fuck out of here." It don't matter what type of money you give them. And then she says, "I want from all 10 of you, I want to have a baby." That's already 10 years waiting. That's already 10, especially if you're number 10. That's 10 years because a woman can get like one child a year. A man can get like, in 3 years, he can get like 1,000 children. But anyway, one woman can get in 3 years, she can get 3 children. If you're lucky, you get 3 times the twins. Good luck with that one. But anyway, it's possible. Everything is possible. Anyway, a man can get in 3 years, he can get 1,000 children. But the point is that the men would not want that. He would not want to share his wife with another dude. Are you crazy? Are you stupid? And the other two that say yes, those are two homos. Those don't love that wife. Every woman that you lay with, you have some form of affection toward them. If you don't, you got spirits on you that give you that spirit of lust. And then when you sleep with them, get out of here. Right? That's the spirit of lust. Or you're a sodomite. But you hating on them, so you just plow them and then keep it moving. You know, a lot of sodomites do that. I've seen a few. They got mad chicks and shit like that. All that there. Left and right, they got girls and all that there. But you looking at them like, but you fruity though. It's not only they look fruity, some of them do shit. But then that's their stuff, man. Most I gonna deal with that. Anyway, you gonna pay for sleeping around with the daughters of Jacob, making them into adulterers. But they want it. But they're too stupid to make choices. It's a. You think they're deep? They ain't deep. Anyway, so it says right here, Zephaniah 1 and 15. Well, let me see. Yeah, Zephaniah chapter 1 verse 15. I started 14. Sorry. I drank the wine thereof. Okay, 1 and 14. I'm gonna jump around. 1 and 14. The great day of the Lord is near. It is near, and hastened greatly. Even the voice of the day of the Lord. The voice of the day of the Lord is talking about the men of the Lord. Daniel chapter 9, verse. Daniel 9, verse 10. So it says right here. I'm looking for it. The page is just sticking together. Oh, gotta wrap it up. Daniel, I saw that, so I thought it was funny. Daniel chapter 9, verse 10. So it says right here, neither have we obeyed the voice of Yahweh our power to walk in his laws, which he set before us by his servants, the prophets. So guess what? The voice of the Lord is talking about his prophets. So again, Zephaniah 1 and 15. The day of wrath, sorry. That day is a day of wrath. What? Did I skip something? Oh yeah, 14, sorry. Zephaniah 1 and 14. The great day of Yahweh is near, it is near, and hasten greatly. Even the voice of the day of the Lord, that's near too. but a lot of people don't. I was just on a comment board today, this morning, talking to some kind of idiot that thinks that he is an Israelite and called me a Cushite. I know that he knows that we're the Israelites because he's an Amalekite. Anyway, he said that what did he say again? Oh yeah, he was talking. He called me a Cushite, and then I said, okay, so who are the people in Egypt right now? He said those are Mizraim. So I asked him like, wait a minute, Cush and Mizraim are two brothers. He died that day. He died. He didn't. He didn't reply back. But it was this morning. Maybe he had something to do. So I can't wait to get back to him. I could cut him up more. Anyway, so even the voice of the day of the Lord, the mighty man shall cry there bitterly. They're gonna be hurt, they're gonna be crying, howling. Verse 15. That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness. We are in that thick darkness right now, but the light is shining because it's evening time right now, and that light is Yahweh Shai, and He's bringing that light toward His men, the men that were given unto Him by the Most High Yahweh. Verse 16. A day of trumpet and alarm against the fenced cities and against high towers. So everywhere where Esau is at, with his stability and all that type of stuff, the Most High is going to make it to where he's going to be, his fenced city is going to be trumped up, and his unwalled villages, the missiles don't have to climb over walls over there. They just going to be, relaxing, like as if they are in a jacuzzi, falling upon them. Boop. Verse 17. And I will bring distress upon men, that they shall walk like blind men in darkness, because they have sinned against the Most High Yahweh, and their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh as the dung, like shit, feces. Shit is in the scriptures, it's just named dung. Men's dung is feces, is human feces. As Ezekiel 4, verse 18 now. So Zephaniah 1:18. Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of Yahweh's wrath, but the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy, for he shall make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land. And we in a time right now, the Most High is going to get rid of a lot of people, whether it be physical or spiritually. It doesn't matter. What matters is that the Most High's word is going to come out. You don't count. If you fall off, you don't count. Bye-bye. We're going to see. At the end, we're going to see who are the children of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. That's why you shouldn't be glorifying yourself, man. Don't be glorifying yourself. The Most High could just take that spirit from you and turn you into a gangbanger. Claiming it's said. All that's what he could do. You're going from Yahweh Bashem Yahushai to turning into a fucking bird. Talking that bird shit too. Probably got bird flu now too. Sick back in the world, drinking your own piss shit, drink, ugh. Vomit. Right, so let me hit him up with one last scripture though. Let me see, what was I actually had more, but I'll just leave it at that. So let me see, which one should I grab? I was gonna read the whole one of Isaiah 60, but it's good right now, it's good. Isaiah chapter, I'll just jump to the 60 then. Isaiah 60 and 10. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee. Therefore thy gates shall be opened continually, they shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought in chains. Isaiah chapter 49 says that they're going to be brought in chains. You're going to slap them feathers on your hand. Pat, pat, pat. Right? Then you're going to walk around with the real jingle bells. Because the Jingle Bells song, that actually goes back to Jingle All the Way. It was all the way that you saw them slaves with the Moors, that you saw them walking with the chains all the way toward the houses. Just look up Dutch on Black Pete with chains. Just type in Dutch Black Pete chains like chains. But if you can find it, if you type it in the Dutch, you're gonna find it. Like Black Pete with chains, then you're gonna find it. And you're gonna be like, oh, so that's what y'all used to do in the 40s. And then 40s, 50s, maybe 20s and 30s too. I don't know. But it was 40s, 50s, and I think 60s. It was black and white pictures back then. They didn't have color pictures back then. Only black and white and gray, of course, black, white, gray pictures and stuff like that. They didn't have color pictures. But anyway, those days. Right. So anyway, so it says right here. So the Most High is gonna make it to where they're gonna have all these buildings and stuff like that, and the Most High is gonna make it to where that we're gonna get it. Let me read it for you. Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 10. And it shall be when Yahweh thy power shall have brought thee into the land which he sware unto thy fathers, to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob, to give thee great and goodly cities which thou buildest not. We didn't build those cities of the Canaanites, but we got up in there though, because they sinned. But the Most High was like, go get them. And then when we sinned, the Most High was like, go get them. But they're gonna get punished for that though. Isaiah chapter 10 shows you that. The Assyrians came to get us because the Most High sent them. But after that, the Most High destroyed them. That's the same thing that's going to happen to Esau too. So, last one, Deuteronomy 6:11. And houses full of good things which thou fillest not, and wells digged which thou diggest not. Vineyards and olive trees which thou planted not, when thou shalt have eaten and be full. So, why did I read that? It's to show you that after all this is going to go down, we're going to own everything that they have. But in America, everything is not going to be owned because it's going to be made equal to the dirt with that nuclear fire that's going to come, which is eventually going to be World War III. A lot of people think that that's not going to happen. We will see. The scripture says it. The scripture says it. So it's going to happen. Even if the scripture didn't say it, but it did. But I mean, like, even if the scripture didn't say anything, or, you know, no, I didn't say it good. Let me say it different. Even if you don't know about the scriptures, you're in this world, right? You still see, like, Abraham, they're going to fight eventually. Like I said in the beginning of the video, in the 60s and 70s of 60s, if I'm correct, they was doing drills in America about Russia attacking, propaganda nonsense, about Russia attacking them with nuclear bombs and stuff like that, you know? So, all those things, they was already talking about it back then, but it got silenced for a while because, you know, the Most High took it out their mind to a certain degree. No, it's always in their mind, but he took the animosity away from them. Well, it was always there actually, shit. But just like how with Jacob, he said to the Judites and Benjamin, he said, don't do it. But let me read that for you real quick. That's the same way that the Most High told Russia in the spirit. He told Russia in the spirit, don't do it. So 1 Kings chapter 12, verse. So verse 22. Yeah. Okay, I started 22 until 24. But the word of Yahweh came unto Shemaiah, the man of the Most High, saying, Speak unto Rehoboam the son of Solomon, king of Judah, and unto all the house of Judah and Benjamin, and to the remnant of the people, saying, Thus saith Yahweh, Ye shall not go up, nor fight against your brethren, the children of Israel. Return every man to his house, for this thing is of me. They hearkened therefore to the word of the Most High, and returned to depart, according to the word of the Most High. So, what did they do? They didn't go fight. That's the same way that the Most High is putting in the spirit of these of Russia, the king of Russia. He's the king. He's in a position that can he do things like how kings used to do back in the days? Yes, then he's the king. Politicians, don't they have powers of princes? If you go back in the days, and then you look at the type of power that the princes had over the people or over the coasts where they was ruling, that's a politician. He just doesn't have the crown on his head or the title, because people might want to fight. Like, hey, why are you the king? I'm as great as you too. They're gonna be like, Koda. Hey man, the Most High ain't just dealing with you. But nowadays they can't say anything because you're not in the presence of them. That's why a lot of people on the comment board talking shit about men that date a 17, 16-year-old and stuff like that. Even 18-year-olds, they still talk shit. Hey, you're too old. But they don't say that with Jeffrey Epstein because you can't. You can't say that with those people because they're too rich. They're too elite. You can't rub shoulders with them. You can't contact them. And if you do, you're gonna be in jail. Your ass gonna be in jail, right? Because they're gonna do stuff against you, boy. And you scared like a little hoe. You scared. So the only people that they're trying to police are the people that are actually of low level status in the society, and then that's the one that they wanna, how you call that thing? Cancel. So-called cancel. Bomb review bomb or basically all the things that you can do to a person that doesn't have any influence. I mean, for example, can Jacob cancel an Gucci and stuff like that and Versace? They do sometimes. They put racist things out there just to test the waters. You think that they'll have lawyers and stuff like that? They're paid fucking millions eventually and all that just to keep safe and out of trouble. You think that them lawyers are not going, or counselors are not going to be like, I don't think you should release that picture of that. They're doing it, man, just to test the waters, see how docile you still are, and to see if you're still going to buy their stuff, and to see how much power they still have. Because with the elite, it's not about money, it's about power. If I can make you I ain't got nothing else to do. I'm gonna just give you an example of people that got wealth. They ain't got nothing else to do. So what do? They just, I don't know, pay you to go jump off a bridge or some shit like that. Like, here, take the money and leave it for your kids. It's already on the bank. I'm not gonna touch it. Just jump. I just want to see something fun. I have nothing else to do. It's not about money, man. It's not about money. It's about power. So they're playing with you. That's why they do them stuff. And 50 Cent, I think it was 50. It was 50. He something happened, I think, with Versace or Gucci, and then he took his Gucci clothing and he burned them. And since that day, he didn't buy it no more because they did some racist stuff. That's good. You shouldn't have Gucci in the first place. Me personally, I never bought a Gucci a day in my life. That thing looks stupid. It's just nothing. I have normal clothing. And I'm not into that brand nonsense anyway. Back in the days, they used to brand you that you got owned. That's brand, motherfucker. I don't wear that shit. I might have Nike. I'm not might. I have Nike on because my back. No, I'm serious. The cushion in the shoes is good, but I don't wear no fancy Nikes. You won't see me with no Air Jordans. I got them cheap Nikes, motherfucker. All of them got air though. They do got air. If I find another shoe with air, I'm taking it. It's not even a big deal, But other than that, you won't see me with brands. I don't have brands on me. You can't brand me. The only brand that you will ever see with me concerning clothing is Nike, and it's only a shoe. Nothing else. Nothing else. I assure you. You don't have to believe me. It's not a big deal. But I'm telling you, the only Nike that I'm wearing is my shoes. Other than that, I might have, if I see something on cheap. It's not for the brand I'm going. Now that I think about it, I think like, wait a minute. I did actually back in the days buy some jogging pants and stuff like that. That was like 20 bucks, 10 bucks or something like that, which is majorly priced off. Instead of 80, you can kiss my ass on that shit. 80 fucking euros. Get the fuck out of here. 20 bucks. I'll give you 20 bucks for that shit. Here, take it. And then I got it. I didn't say it like that because it was discounted, but I'm thinking like that. Like, I'll give you 20. And that's how you get it. But anyway, so with that, I'm going to give all praises to the Most High Yahweh, Bashem Yahushua, Bashem Kadash. Double honors unto the elder apostles at Great Millstone for the teachings of the scriptures, among other things. And shalom to the sincere Akim across the world. Shalom.